Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. It wasn't just because of the crypto market. This lower back thing has continued to bother me a little bit, but I kind of toss and turn these last few days. Well, every once in a while when I toss and turn and I turn over, I'll pick up my phone just to look at things if I happen to wake up. Well, I think it was about 1 in the morning last night, I happened to roll over and picked up my phone, and my wife got mad at me, but I picked up the phone, and I didn't even know if I saw the screen right when I looked at it was one of the coin sites or whatever, and when I looked at it, I was like, I was like, what, when I went to sleep, what was the market at? And I realized that we had jumped somewhere between 15 and I think it was 15 or so billion dollars had been added to the crypto market while I was asleep just for part of the night. And so something big is going on, and I'll talk about that a bit. I've said for the last week or so that I believe we entered a bear market about 3 months ago, and you can see it in the numbers if you really look. Not necessarily in XRP, but I believe XRP will at some point take off much faster than everything else because it's been held down while some of this stuff that doesn't even need to be going or doesn't deserve to be going up or doesn't make any sense to be going up, it'll pass them all like that. And so anyway, let's start here. Crypto Utility Guy sent me this. At John Heyman 7 sent me this. I'm going to try to delete a few things here while I go along. One thing I say on this channel often is, and this is because I'm a child of the 80s, is that it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. And so he sent this massive breakout with 14 billion entering the market. It's on like Donkey Kong, and I appreciate the graphic. And then C3 Nick. Now C3 Nick, this captured my attention because C3 Nick is very reserved. He doesn't tweet things like this unless he's really seeing something. Bitcoin just broke 5,000 USD on Coinbase. This is nuts. When you start seeing things like this, I mean, this guy's he's cautious and doesn't just tweet out hype type things or anything like that. And when you see him tweeting things like this out, he's noticing big things, and I take note. That's great stuff. Okay, and this is from somebody I don't think I've gotten information from this guy before, but at Robert Bagley, RB3, the blockchain bull. So I like him already. This CCN article is what he sent, and it's this right here. Newsflash, Bitcoin price surges 20% to 4,800 in minutes. Is the bear trend officially over? Well, I've been thinking that it's over for quite a while, but I've been telling you on this channel, I'm not into the charting, like chart analysis and all that myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't follow a lot of smart people who are into it and do know what they're talking about. So every once in a while, and especially recently, I've been showing you what some of these chart people are saying because I'm noticing it more and more. So let's look at what one of these guys says. This is a guy, Alex Kruger. That's what no resistance looks like. Nothing but hot air above 4,200. The longer the wait, the harder the break. This is what technical analysis is for. BTC plus 20% in 45 minutes. And folks, this is why we love crypto. Yeah, you might have long bear markets, but when it happens, it happens. It's not, I mean, it really happens. And you got a good taste of it last night, and it's still continuing right now. This is why we've been long on BTC the past few months. and remains so bullish regardless of price action. OBV found support near 3,300 and continues to trend up. If this trend breaks, then we'll change our position, the analyst says. Okay, now we've also been seeing a lot of chartists that are talking about the XRP. I think they call it a descending wedge, and how bullish it looks. And so it's not just Bitcoin. I mean, we've seen it for everything. And in my opinion, XRP's up less than all of these digital assets right now. And I believe that XRP is going to break out sooner rather than later, more than any of them. I think it's primed for it. Okay, moving along. Got this from Sergeant Obi-Wan. We talked about this yesterday, but I'm not going to go into the article, but I did want to just read this to you. XRP exchange traded product goes live on Swiss 6 exchange. We talked about it was called an ETP, but now it's live. Now, I think this just tracks the price of XRP, but it tracks progress. And as a side note, I didn't mention this yesterday, but yesterday I got an email. I'm not going to name any names, but I got an email from a guy who is with a Swiss asset management company. And it was such a good email that I forwarded it to my father to let him read it. But the guy basically told me, he said that over in Switzerland, they have financial institutions that are about to go, like traditional institutions that are about to go live with digital assets, XRP being one of them. And he said that the vibe over there in Switzerland, who is right beside Liechtenstein and is one of the countries leading the way in all of this, he said that the vibe over there in Switzerland is that the market cycle is about to shift and we're about to cycle back into a bull market. And I am on board with that. I believe it too. I can feel it. You can see it everywhere, folks. Okay, Cardano Foundation. Tangem uses new smart card technology that allows you to store and carry cryptocurrencies on physical plastic cards with a chip and NFC antenna inside. Come out to the IOHK Summit and get one to take home. Cardano Foundation will be sponsoring one for every attendee. Boom. This is where it's going, folks. I like it. Then I saw this from Mercury FX at Mercury_FX_LTD. These guys are an XRapid partner. And what I'm about to read to you is XRapid and the use of XRP. We just saved a client $30,000 on moving the cash from selling his house in Australia to the UK. That's a huge saving compared to what he'd get from the banks, and goes a long way toward paying stamp duty on a house here. Huge, folks. Every one of their competitors, you better believe, is reading these kind of tweets and going, man, we better get on board with some XRapid. Okay, this is from Ant1 at Ant159694954. I'm not going to read the article. I think this speaks for itself. It's hard to ignore Ripple when the White House, World Bank, Federal Reserve, IMF, and central banks are involved. And I don't have to read the article because we've covered for the last year many articles that tell you that were documented where Ripple and XRP are being discussed by all, or Ripple's meeting with all of these organizations. Big time. Okay, I wanted to show you what this market looks like, folks. You can't ignore this. CoinPaprika.com, when you click on return rates, I want you to look very closely at these returns, folks. Look at the green for 7 days. Look at the green for 30 days. Look at the green for 1 quarter. There's a shift about, folks. There is a shift going on. The thing that I'm most optimistic about is right here. Look at the one. There's only one digital two. Bitcoin SV. Okay? No, 3. IOTA, Bitcoin SV, and XRP are the only ones showing negative for the quarter. The only 3. So if I was looking at 3 to do something spectacular in the next few days and weeks or month, watch them. Watch them, folks, because this excites me when I see this, because there's not one digital asset in this entire list that even borders on the accomplishments of XRP. We showed them. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, go to Leonidas's blog, XRP community blog. Go to Leonidas He summarized the Q1 2019, what XRP and Ripple have accomplished. Go look at it if you want to see. You will not find one digital asset in the top 30 on this list that is anywhere in the realm of what has been accomplished by Ripple and what has been accomplished with XRP. Not one, not even close. So this number right here should excite you, because it means that all of these things can happen for XRP in a very short period of time. All these massive gains that some of these digital assets don't even deserve. When it happens for XRP, I've seen this before, it is going to happen. It is going to be on like Donkey Kong. Write it down. And do you know what starts these bull markets really raging? Is a little thing called FOMO, fear of missing out. I've seen it in several bull markets since 2013 as well. And do you want me to show you what FOMO looks like to end this video? It looks like articles like this from Yahoo Finance. Bitcoin surges over 10% to 5-month high. It looks like this from CNBC. Bitcoin rallies 15% to its highest level since November. Other virtual currencies were also higher, with Ether and XRP both rising around 6%. It looks like this from our friends who hate crypto at Bloomberg. Bitcoin's sudden surge propels it above 5,000. It looks like this from MarketWatch. Bitcoin briefly surges above 5,000, remains up more than 15%. Folks, whether this is the time or not, you can see it all forming right before your eyes. We've been waiting patiently. We've hung in there. We've been tough. You put your big boy pants on. We've hung in there, and we're ready. We're all ready. We've gotten our digital assets safe. Mine are secure as they can be. We've set up our exit strategies. We've worked to get ready for the next bull run. We've done what was smart. We accumulated or we held. We're all ready. The digital asset investor is ready, and I'm in it to win it. And I'm going to read you this quote to take you out. Things go wrong for everyone. A bad day is not a bad life. Everything passes. Stay focused on what you want and keep doing your thing. Your best time is still to come. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that it is on like Donkey Kong. Thanks for listening.